in my crime scene. Clearly, I think most of us understand I don't need my crime scene contaminated with you doing that. Enough said. We'll leave that one alone. That should be obvious. The next one, don't put anything in a trash can. You're going to have trash cans in crime scenes. I can't tell you how many times I've seen cops, whether they're smoking or whether they're chewing gum, something, and they throw something in a trash can. Please don't do that. Third thing, do not replace evidence. It's the hardest thing to do. For instance, if you have a suicide, you have many times if somebody is being treated by medical and say a gun's involved, clearly when FD shows up and paramedics show up, they don't want a gun around somebody. They're going to be scared of a gun. If they push the gun away, someone's on the ground, they're unconscious. If paramedics see a gun, they're going to kick it away. They don't want to get shot. I get it. Do not put the gun back. You're going to be asking the paramedics, we'll get to this later, where was the gun when you walked in? They're going to say it was right next to him. It was right next to the person's hand. If they kicked it away and now it's 6-7 feet away, it stays away. You never put anything back. A lot of suicides, if they're successful, they will shoot themselves and the gun will be very close to their body. In many cases, it looks like it's still in their hand. Many times, a cop first responding, because they don't know if this person is alive, will take the gun and move it because of their safety. And that's fine. But don't put the gun back. You take pictures as you find them. You document this is where it was when first officer arrived or paramedic arrived, but do not put anything back. And then the last thing is don't laugh. Hold your emotion. Many times you'll be at a crime scene, something obviously pretty bad happened. This might be not a big deal to you because you've seen it 1,000 times. You've been there for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Remember, in most cases, you're going to have family members down the hall. Many crimes occur in their house. They've got loved ones there because someone has died. And if they see you back laughing with your partner, and I've been caught doing this, and there's nothing that makes you feel worse than when they're looking at you like, why are you laughing? My dead son is there on the ground in front of you and you're laughing. Even though it has nothing to do with their son, they don't understand that, and nor would you. Hold your emotions, do the best you can. Don't be doing this in a crime scene. Those are the 4 things that I don't want you to do. That should pretty much sum it up. I'm not going to beat you up about documenting other than what we talked about. If there are questions you have about a report and how we document specifically, text me, send me an email, and we'll discuss it in our review on Friday. Other than that, make sure you do your assignment. And then, again, the test will be up. You'll have all weekend to do it. It's going to be multiple choice, probably 25 questions. So have your notes in a way that's based on Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3. So when you read through the notes, a lot of it's going to be on lecture. A lot of it's going to be on the book. But most of it, I would say, is based on my lectures. So if you've listened to all my lectures and you took notes on my lectures, you'll probably have 95% of the test. If you just don't like hearing my voice, and I get it, some of you won't, and you just read the book, you're probably going to miss a lot of key questions, especially when we're talking about things like PIO, ATL, a lot of things like PR. A lot of this stuff might not be in the book. I'm giving you that information through lecture. So have your notes from lecture, have the book there when you take the test. See you Friday.